Here on 8th Avenue, and behind me here is the Row NYC Hotel. This is where migrant families are being housed by the city. But single men who are bused here from the southern border are being sent to Randall's Island, where that shelter is up and running. Air 11 flying over the new migrant housing facility on Randall's Island. The large white tent has a maximum capacity of 1,000 people, but city officials capping the intake to 500 for single men only. But there are questions as to how many migrants are actually staying there. Yesterday, there were only a handful. Also questions about disparities and the quality of treatment for the asylum seekers versus homeless New Yorkers. Mayor Adams was asked about that at a news conference yesterday. He says he's not going to compare and contrast homeless shelters, that his job is to provide shelter and 3 meals a day, and he's doing that. He also said that there are fewer migrants now being bussed into the Port Authority after conversations with Washington.
There was an honest moment that I had to tell New Yorkers what we were dealing with and what I needed from the federal government. And the president responded. They did a decompression strategy. We were getting 8, 9, 10 buses. After we communicated with the White House, they responded. They put in place a decompression strategy. I think today we received 2 buses. Yesterday we received 2 buses, a substantial decrease. Only 2 people got off those buses of the Port Authority, of my concern, that wanted to go to other places.
And Mayor Adams also repeated that this is a national issue, but that right now the city is paying to house and feed the tens of thousands of asylum seekers who have arrived here. He says negotiations still underway in terms of that federal funding.